Every mom comes to a point where they really need to get stuff done. Every time they put their baby down, the baby cries. You really just want them to play by themselves just for a few minutes so you can get something done, but they just won't do it, and you want to know how to get to that point. Here is what I have gathered just from experience on how to get to the point of independent play. My understanding, them being dependent is actually promoting them being independent. What I mean by promoting is the more that they're dependent on you, the more likely and the faster they will become independent. And that is because them being dependent is really them just needing security. Every time you meet their needs and you are sitting there playing with them, you are building that security. They just want to know that you're always going to be there no matter what. And when they're little, they really believe that the next room over is like the next planet over, and it's terrifying when you walk away. Basically, what I'm trying to say is if you want your baby to play independently, then take the time to sit there and play with them and interact with them. They don't need a ton of toys, they just need you. Trust me, I know there are things around the house that need to get done, but that's where the sacrifice comes in. You're gonna have to sacrifice a perfectly clean house while you still have a little baby. They will grow and they will understand that the next room over is not so scary. In those first couple years, building up that security is very important, and it will last a lifetime. There has been times where I just put Rose down, I'm like, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to figure it out, like I have to go do something, and just feel her feel that resistance from me, and it makes her so upset. And maybe she might get over it and play with her toys, but I do feel like me sitting down playing with her for 10 minutes and then doing what I need to do actually works better. She is 10 months old, and I can usually step away for like 5-10 minutes while she's in her playpen, and she is there happily playing, but I usually do leave that gate open because if she needs me, she can come find me, because I just feel too bad closing it. I remember when Jay was a baby, I needed to be with him like all the time because Jay didn't have an older sibling to kind of replace me when I wasn't around. So that is one of the perks of having two kids, is that they play together and you're not constantly needed like you are the first time around. And there are weeks where Rose is randomly more clingy than others, and I feel like that's her kind of testing security. You just make sure I'm there for her extra. Once again, sacrifice is the key word. You sacrifice your hair and makeup being done. You sacrifice a perfectly clean house. You sacrifice so much. Long term, it is so worth it, and you will get that time back.